Director of CSIS Southeast Asia, and we're honored to have with us today the new ambassador of the United States to the Republic of the Philippines, Harry Thomas. Thank you for coming to CSIS today.
Thank you, Mr. Bauer. I'm honored to be the President's representative to the Republic of the Philippines. It's a great honor and a challenge.
There's been a new election in the Philippines, and there may be a new president. What are some of the things that you're thinking about as you look ahead at, taking over at the embassy in the Philippines? What are some of the top things you'd like to accomplish and that you think might be possible with the new president?
Well, Mr. Bauer, first of all, we want to congratulate the Filipino people on this successful election, with nearly 75% of them going to the polls and reaffirming their commitment to democracy. The United States is interested in partnering with the Filipinos in human rights, defense and security, ending terrorism, eliminating the scourge of trafficking in women and children, but also ensuring that we improve our great people-to-people relations. We have so many Filipinos living in the United States and contributing to America, and that needs to go both ways. So those will be some of our priorities.
Okay. The Philippines is one of two treaty allies that the United States has within the ASEAN group. How do you see the alliance relationship, and could it be better? Are there things we want to emphasize?
Well, the Philippines clearly is a treaty ally, a long-term partner. ASEAN is very important to us, and we're very pleased that the Filipinos have taken the lead on pressing Burma on politics and freedom for Aung San Suu Kyi and democracy. They deserve a lot of credit for that, and we'll ask the new administration to do the same thing.
Thank you. On the trade and investment front, obviously a lot of people believe a trade policy or an active trade agenda for the United States is sort of a foundation for a foreign policy, particularly in Asia, which is so trade dependent. How do you see the US-Philippine trade and investment relationship?
You know that the President and the Secretary are very high on the Trans-Pacific Initiative. We know that 1 in 4 American jobs are tied to exports. We know that China is also having trade agreements with Southeast Asian and South Asian countries. We want to make sure that they know that this is important to us. The President is extremely high on renewable energy as a way of growing us out of our deficit. And we were the leader 20 years ago. We're not there yet, but the Philippines, 43% is renewable energy of their energy. They're a leader. So that's an area that I think the President would love us to partner with the Filipinos in.
Under the last administration, President Arroyo, or the current but outgoing administration of President Arroyo, the Chinese seem to sort of unlock the key to Manila, and Chinese influence in the Philippines really increased over the last 5 years. Is that a problem for the United States, or is there an opportunity?
I think it's an opportunity. There are many things that we work with China on, and we want to continue to work with China on, especially in the business realm. And I think that we have to ensure, though, that China's intentions are transparent, that we work on the South China Sea issue through ASEAN. That has to be a group issue of all of ASEAN, not just one or two countries. But we have to understand that China believes that they need resources and to grow their economy. But at the same time, China has been in the Philippines for hundreds of years. Many of the Chinese who immigrated to the Philippines hundreds of years ago changed their names, but they were businessmen then, and I think a lot of this is benign.
What's going to be your favorite part about being ambassador to the Philippines?
Working with the wonderful Filipino community. We have just a beautiful embassy full of hardworking Americans and Filipinos working together, honoring what we did together in World War II. And now I think it's going to be so exciting to work with this new administration on things that are key to both countries: defense, security, human rights, opening opportunities for business, ASEAN. So I'm really going to be excited. And of course, Filipino cuisine, music, and basketball.
All right.
And if I can get to meet Manny Pacquiao, I'll really have impressed my family back here.
Well, we wish you the best. We're so happy that you're there now, and if we can support you in any way,
Well,
count on it.
thank you so much, Mr. Bauer. We have tremendous respect for CSIS. We want to partner with CIS and other like-minded organizations in bettering American-Filipino relations. So thank you.
Okay, thank you for your time today.